Yo, what is going on, you guys? Tucker here, bringing you a brand new video today. Today we are showcasing my new and improved Shuri Kitty deck, which you actually used Grandmaster in order to not only just Shuri Kitty one time, but Shuri Kitty again. It is absolutely fantastic. You're also using your Hope Summers, using the new Elsa, and this deck pops off. You pretty much quadruple your Kitty, and it is absolutely fantastic. But let's go ahead and show the deck for you guys. This right here is the deck that we're going to be using. It's kind of the same Shuri Kitty package that you guys probably have seen before, but in this instance, you are using your Hope and Elsa to ramp and be able to get some additional buffs for your Kitty. And you have Ravonna in this list to also allow you to get some additional combos at the end. You are going super vertical with this list, but let me go through why we have specific cards in this. So first and foremost, of course, it is a Shuri Kitty list over here. So you're going to be using Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde has been nerfed quite a bit. Not in the most recent updates, of course, but like since where she was in the beginning. So you're not used to Kitty, getting huge and stuff. I know more people have been playing Kitty recently with Hope Summers. We are also using that to our advantage here, but your Kitty is going to get bigger than Kitty has been in the past with the use of the Grandmaster and Elsa being buffed back to where she was. But yeah, this card is actually getting proper usage in this list over here. Of course, you got Nico in this list as well. Nico has 6 spells, so you can buff your card with Nico. You can double Nico's power. You can move your card a location to the right. You can turn it into a demon. You can change the location. You can destroy a card to draw another card. Nico is just very fantastic here. It allows you to buff your Kitty, change the location. Any of your cards that you might also be using to buff Kitty, turning them into a demon afterwards, so you get an additional 6 power on the board instead of maybe just the 1 you might get from Shuri. Or, some of these other cards, maybe it's like a Grandmaster you're going to be using afterwards anyway, so instead of 0 power, you get the 6 power there. And then, of course, we got Grandmaster. Grandmaster here, okay? Grandmaster here is a very interesting card here, okay? So it allows you to get your combo off of Shuri once again to enable her to double another card in the next card you play. It works really well with Ravonna because it gets discounted to being 1 cost. And it works well with Hope Summers as well, because if you are playing Shuri and Kitty on turn 5, you are going to have 8 energy going into turn 6, which allows you to play Grandmaster, Taskmaster, and Kitty all on the same turn. So Mobius doesn't even affect that because Mobius can't do anything to how much energy you have. So it gets absolutely crazy there. So it allows you to, you of course have to have the middle lane open, but the Grandmaster combo is freaking awesome with this list. We have Armor in here. Armor is pretty much our only counter tech card we have in this list, but it's also to protect your cards, enabling you to be able to dodge a Shang-Chi, be able to limit where destroy players can play their cards as well. Armor, you're typically going to be playing probably in the middle location or on the Shuri lane. The cool thing with the Armor in this as well, if you are playing on Hope Summers, if you play Shuri and Kitty on 5, that allows you to have 8 energy, like I was saying, on turn 6. So you can play your Taskmaster and Kitty, and then you can also play an Armor. Or it allows you to have, if you're just playing 1 card on 5 on a Hope Summers, you're going to have 7 energy on turn 6. So that allows you to play Taskmaster and Armor. So Armor not necessarily is going to be an early curve card, but you can use her late game in order to protect some of your cards from Shang-Chi as well. Of course, you have Hulkbuster in here. Hulkbuster at 2 cost is great. I know you don't have Forge in this list anymore because Forge being 2 cost, but I guess if you do not have Grandmaster or you may not have Ravonna in this next card as well, you might be able to use a Forge or an America Chavez as some substitutes. But like with Hulkbuster in this list, you're using it mostly on your Kitty in order for her to get buffed more and more and more. Kind of like originally, it's not 3-5 anymore, but 2-3. But 2-3, it's more sustainable. I feel like playing it on turn 3 with Kitty, it feels less bad than having to play it on 4 with Kitty to get that buff as well. Then you have Ravonna. So Ravonna in this list discounts Grandmaster, it discounts Shuri, and it also discounts Taskmaster. And enables you to be able to play your Taskmaster and your Grandmaster on 6 with Kitty if you do not have Hope Summers down. It also would allow you to play Shuri, Kitty, and Grandmaster on 5 if you really wanted to maximize any energy usage as well, or to set yourself up to be able to double a Red Skull after you've already doubled a Kitty. So you can have that as like an alternate line as well. Ravonna is very useful in this list. I know it's only discounting 3 cards, but those 3 cards getting discounted really helps you be able to enable your combo. Also over here, she got updated. She was originally nerfed for the past couple months, but now she's a 3/3 and allows you to play on any lane that is full. Fill any lane, and they get the additional +2 power from Elsa. Works really well with the Kitty, enabling you to do that either before getting Shuried or maybe even after getting Shuri. That additional 2 power is going to help you overall in the long run with your Taskmaster. It also is really solid if you don't draw Shuri. Giving that +2 power to a Vision, that +2 power to a Red Skull is another way to help your Taskmaster get bigger. So it's actually really useful in this list. Hope Summers is a ramp card over here. So the cool thing about like playing this card in this list too, like with Elsa, you're gonna be playing on cards pretty much on the same lane anyways. So like you can play Elsa and Kitty onto a Hope Summers lane in order to have some more energy. It allows you to ramp to be able to get some of these combos down, such as the Grandmaster, Taskmaster, Kitty interaction on 6. If you want to play a bunch of cards that can also move off the Hope Summers, which like if you're playing your Vision, you can play your Vision on the Hope Summers. You could play Vision potentially early too by playing some of these cards on 4. It's just a nice little ramp card to help you enable your combo a little bit easier, so you don't always have to have a Ravonna interaction. And it also just allows you to drop more power too. So like let's say you don't have the Taskmaster, it allows you to be able to play like an Armor, a Red Skull, and then a Kitty. It just allowing you to have more energy on these later turns in order to scale up vertically, because you're going vertical with this list. It is really cool to do with Hope Summers. You got Shuri. I mean, it is a Shuri Kitty list, so you're going to be doubling the power of pretty much your main cards in this list. So if you're not drawing your Kitty Pride, you're going to be doubling a Red Skull. You're going to be doubling a Vision if you're not able to get into any lanes. She is a huge focal point of this list and one of the main cards you're going to be using overall anyways. And yeah, that's pretty much her thing. She doubles that card, the next card you play, but you have to play onto her. You have to play onto Shuri's lane. Taskmaster over here is to copy the power of the card that you played last. So it is you play your Shuri, you play your Kitty, you play your Grandmaster, so Shuri goes middle, then you play Kitty on that Shuri, and then you double Taskmaster, so you pretty much get a quadruple powered Kitty with Taskmaster, or use it with the Red Skull interaction, which you guys have probably seen with a Sauron Shuri. Taskmaster overall, it does not take over the abilities of the card. It's doubled as well, so you can get a 28 power Taskmaster. You can get a even bigger powered Taskmaster with Kitty being quadrupled most of the time as well, or Red Skull even being hit with the Elsa buff after being doubled too. So it makes for a great usage in this deck as well. Vision is a nice little alternate card for you here. This is your movement card to be able to get in the lanes that you're not able to get into normally. So it allows you to also have a better Shuri card, a big card for Taskmaster to be able to copy as well, copying 16 power or 18 power if you have it Shuried into an Elsa lane, potentially even 10 power if it's no Shuri at all. So great interaction there with Vision if you aren't able to draw your main card like Kitty Pride. And then, yes, of course, you have Red Skull as your main alternate line as well, because you're dropping a huge whopping 28 power when he is doubled with Shuri. And your opponent, of course, has to keep track of that and has to scale vertically to either counter or they have to Shang-Chi that lane. So the Red Skull interaction, you're probably going to have priority going into turn 6. So with that in mind, you're probably playing this in such a way where you're able to armor your Red Skull on 6 if you're playing on the Hope Summers, or you're playing this into the armor lane already, so that you can have the interaction for Taskmaster to be safely copying the power of Red Skull over here. But this, of course, is your alternate line. Your main line is going to be Kitty Pride. And as always, guys, we are going to have the deck code for this deck down in the description below. And let's get into some gameplay. Alrighty, let's get into game number 1 with the Shuri Kitty list we got over here. It is a little bit combo heavy, just to let you guys know, and I know the interactions can get a little crazy. So that's why I think giving a nice little rundown of what we're working with here makes it a little bit easier to kind of like understand like what the lines are and stuff that we're trying to hit here. Howard the Duck? Oh my goodness, what are we planning against here? Okay, this is gonna be interesting. What we got? Slapjack, Asteroid M. Okay, so Shuri is gonna end up mid overall anyway, so it might not be the best for us to do a Grandmaster over here. So this might be just a different line we're gonna have to kind of like mess around with here. Howard, Ravonna, Zabu. I'm thinking we're gonna be facing some sort of Tribunal, probably, right? Yeah, I think Tribunal. We're gonna go ahead and play Hope middle. Go ahead and get this ramp started for us as well. Zabu. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be really interesting. We got a lot of discounting and stuff going on here. Okay, I think honestly, Asteroid M on the right here is gonna be really solid. Really, really solid. Because if we do Shuri in the middle here on the Ravonna, it moves middle first and then it goes to the right. So that means I'd be able to do any Grandmaster thing I really want to do. So I like what we're working with here. Okay. We have 7 energy to work with. I think in this situation we do not have our we do not have Shuri. So we're just gonna go with this, keep buffing Kitty. We might play Vision last. I don't know. It's gonna be a little tricky here. Or we play Red Skull middle instead. Let's just see what we're working with. Jubilee, they haven't like drawn anything really, right? Iron Lad hits Miss Marvel. Okay, so Miss Marvel gives the buff to the left. Jubilee goes to the right, so Miss Marvel buffs both lanes. Okay. We get the Red Skull here. We have 8 power to mess with. If he does Miss Marvel here, it's really gonna be... I mean, Miss Marvel gets a great value. He could have Shang-Chi. I copy Red Skull there. My Kitty, do that. And then, I mean, maybe I just do this. Miss Marvel will be another 14 there. And then maybe I do that and that. Iron Man right, okay.
Iron Man.
I think we got this actually.
I am Iron Man.
Because that goes middle. Oh, sweet, I think. And she goes right. Okay, yeah, it actually worked the way we thought. And, well, yeah, that's literally perfect. We didn't get the Shuri interaction there. So that's maybe not the best for us. But I like what we hit. We literally called the Asteroid M play too. Well, I guess actually playing the Hulkbuster there could have been actually way worse. But yeah, that's a good first game. I'm here for it. That's just unfortunate. He literally did not draw a Tribunal or anything at all. All right, heading into game number 2 over here against Lionel Messi. Let's see if we can actually get our Shuri combo. And here, our first game, we were kind of able to just like show you like the bouncing around with the Kitty and stuff. We're playing against some Destroy. Or if they play a whatchamacallit, something like that, and they play another card over there, we're just gonna armor that lane because it's just kind of best for us to do that there. Especially if they don't destroy anything on curve here. We have that teched out, so they don't get the additional ramp. So that's good for us. We don't need to snap it. If I get Kitty, this is actually really good for us as well. But we are going to play Hope. And then I'm going to hopefully get an Elsa on the right. Sabretooth. Oh, we're actually going really crazy over here. Okay. So in this situation over here, it's going to sound a little funky. But actually, we're going to play Elsa left. We're going to play Elsa, and then we're going to have Vision. And we're going to be able to kind of float around with Vision here. That's Venom on the right. Or Carnage, okay. So they're going to get that going for Sabretooth stuff. I don't have Shuri in here. So that's one of the things I'm like kind of just like, I don't know what's happening kind of thing. But we do have Vision. Vision's going to be 10 power. His null's going to be fairly big if he gets this the right way for himself. Nimrod, okay. So it's going to be an entire just Venom kind of situation over here. This is going to be 16 power there. So if he Deathlocks and Venoms here, I think we just do that and that. And we just Taskmaster here on the left. Taskmaster gets a lot of value too with the Hulkbuster kind of thing. We should be in a good spot here, actually. That's Venom and another card middle. And then I have Taskmaster to copy Vision. Deathlock. And then is it going to be like a Ghost Spider Venom thing here or a Sabretooth Venom? Okay, so we just win this now. Okay. Pretty good match there too. Yeah, no Shuri again. But we have enough power to win again the tiebreak by 1.
Victory.
Let's go. That's a good game. So yeah, that was another just example is even if you don't have Shuri in the list, you can still spread the power horizontally. A good game. Okay. All right, we are heading into game number 3 over here. We're gonna get this freaking Shuri combo this game, and it's gonna be freaking amazing. I can feel it. I can freaking feel it. We already have Nico. We have Shuri. We have Kitty. Okay, we are literally setting up, bro. And we're facing Destroy. Come on, play your Wolverine middle. Okay, this can get a little interesting here. This can get a little interesting here. We do have Hope on curve. Okay. Carnage on the monster.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Heard. So he's got Null in hand. Or he's got to have Null in hand, right? There's just no way he doesn't.
This just in.
We get a free Deadpool. Okay. We do have Elsa. Elsa to work with. We have Shuri, so we're not going to be doing any Elsa stuff there. Or not Elsa stuff. We're not going to be playing anything too crazy. If we get armor, we actually armor middle. And we snap. But we didn't get armor. We are going to Elsa and Kitty. We're going to be able to do some Shuri stuff as well. So this is going to be spicy over here. Boom. Extra power. Hulkbuster on Deadpool. Okay. The cool thing about this is we can have priority also going into this next turn if we want armor. Armor would be amazing to clog up this lane in all seriousness. Okay. So this is where we're going to get a little bit interesting. All right. I can do Nico, Kitty. If I Nico, Kitty, Hulkbuster, Ravonna, Dead. Oh, we have priority. So if he just Killmongers me here, this is really bad, actually. Hold on. That is why we are going to Shuri, Deadpool, and then Ravonna left.
What a game!
Okay, so this is where it gets interesting, okay? Because if I Hulkbuster, Taskmaster, Kitty, Nico, 13, 16, 18. Plus the power over here. I lose to his Zola. I would think he has Null, though. So his Null's going to be big. So he plays Null on the right over here. And then I have more power than Deadpool on the left. Yeah, we're gonna be okay, actually. And that's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Victory.
And that's like, even though we didn't get the perfect interaction with the kitty there, it would have been better for us to do the Shuri Kitty. Because like with Kitty in that situation, Kitty would have had the additional, I think Kitty would have been like 7 power. Or Kitty would have been like 8 power going into this, and then hitting it, the Shuri in the middle, Kitty would have been 16, so it would have been bigger than the Taskmaster, but we spread out in such a way to be able to go vertical in the middle and the left, knowing that they're going to try and play some Null shenanigans there, so that was really, really good. All right, we're headed into game number 4 over here. And I'm telling you, this list is a lot of fun. When you get the right hand, like which I think we're starting with right here, it's looking pretty good. We got some safe locations, Super Scroll. Honestly, Super Scroll is really good in this matchup if we can get Red Skull down. But I think we're going to get Kitty pretty big. I think we're going to get Kitty pretty big over here. Space Throne's actually really good for our Elsa interaction. So I am here for that. I am here for that. Let's go ahead and get Kitty in the middle. Mess around there. Zabu. Okay. Great Portal. What do we got? Destroyer. Yikes. Gonna do this. And then let me do some armor over here on the left. Okay. Super Scroll. Honestly, I probably should have armored right knowing Super Scroll's coming down, but let's do this, that, and that. Kitty, Ironheart. Oh, so we're playing like a negative list over here, really. So we really can just win this. We can't really do whatchamacallit. We can't really do the Grandmaster play here, unfortunately. Just because we got no location here in the middle. So that is just big sad over there. We can't really get the huge card we want. Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
And then I'm going to Red Skull and Kitty Pryde on the right. You can only play 1 card in the middle. This will also give us the buffs we want here with the Super Scroll. Yeah, I was about to say, they don't really have anything.
Victory.
Unfortunately. But Kitty Pryde, 20 powered Kitty Pryde's pretty good. So like in a perfect world over there too, we had almost the curve we wanted. Like with the Hope Summers here, you would play Grandmaster on your Shuri. You would have a 40 powered Kitty Pryde that would then get Taskmastered. And that's like the gist of like your whole thing you're going for here. Thank you guys so much for watching the video today. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. As always, I hope you guys have a good one, and Tucker out.